You don't need to use an oversized AI model for everything, just like you don't need to use an axe to slice a cake. Find out how smaller models can deliver the right results and help cut AI costs up to 90% at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM. Great solos don't make a symphony. In music or AI, get AI that's in tune with your business at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Ah, Smart Water, now in a sleek can.
This feels cool, literally.
Perfect for social gatherings and on the go.
Should I start wearing turtlenecks?
One sip at a time, friend. Smart Water cans, for those with a taste for taste. Get yours today.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we are going to learn how to overcome the biggest hurdles in our life. If you are ready to make that change, if you are ready to commit to your higher self, this is the episode for you. And make sure to stay tuned to the very end, because we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. One thing that we're doing together is we are growing. We are that rising tide. So this message, allow it to come through you. Allow yourself to be the example of what you're learning, of what you're stepping into, and let's grow together. If this message makes an impact on you and you feel it would make a difference in someone else's life, please share it. We are that rising tide, and we are growing together. So your life is something that you want to be good. You want to love your life. You want to wake up and be excited. You want to be fulfilled. You want to look almost or experience almost as if you do on social media. You see the highs, you see all the highlights, you see the accolades, you see all the good things that people are experiencing, and you want your life to be something like that. You want to be happy with your family. You want to be happy with yourself. You want to live an abundant life. You want to drive that nice car. You want to step into that nice home. You want to create a career that you love. And most importantly, you want to be fulfilled with who you are when you go to bed each night. This life is exactly that. A journey, an experience, an opportunity. And so often we get lost in the daily tasks. We start living in a to-do list of, I've got to take care of this, I've got to get groceries, I've got to go to work, I've got to do this. We get lost in such a repetitive pattern that is important. It is important to go to work. It is important to be healthy. It is important to have groceries. It is important to go to school. Like, those things are good because we live in an experience that requires shelter, that requires goods, that requires certain things. But we get so lost in that we forget that we can literally create anything that we desire. You can make your life anything that you want. If you remove the idea that it must be fair, that it must be equal, that your journey must be easy or equivalent to someone else's, you might have the hardest life in the world. You might have the hardest path to get to where you want to go. But is that a reason to not do it? Because if that's truly your situation, that must mean when you get to the other side, man, the person that you'll be, the power within you, the wisdom within you, the foresight, the patience, the love within you. If your journey is that painful, that hard, that difficult, you must be an angel. You must be somebody worth fighting for. So start fighting for yourself. Remember at this moment that your life is something that can be made. It doesn't just have to be the celebrity you see on TV, the person that creates the business, the person that flies the airplane, the person that does those things. That can be your life. You might disappoint people. You might hurt people's feeling when you decide to put yourself first and create a life that could be a movie, but it's your choice. If you take a step back from everything that you have to do, when you push that to-do list aside, when you push that things that got to be done aside, when you push the laundry, when you push the chores, when you push the bills, when you push all those things aside, and of course I know you have to get to them, but when you push them aside for just a moment, and you start to look, you start to dream, you start to think, what can my life be? It starts getting magic. If you were the kid that you once were, the you that didn't know boundaries, the you that could look at something and it could be anything that you desired. You could play a game and it felt so real. You could go under the blankets and feel like you were in a spaceship flying to Mars. You could get in a cardboard box and think you were driving a NASCAR car. You could do all those things with just your imagination. Imagine if you started adopting that belief within yourself now and you started looking at your car, but you know what? No, it isn't that car. It's the Lamborghini I want. You start looking at your job. No, it's not that job. It's the career I want. And you started allowing your powerful imagination, your powerful creation energy that you have. You were born with it. You have it. If you start allowing that to come back, yes, you still have to eat. Yes, you still have to pay the bills. But over time, your life will drastically change. Over time, you will start shifting into this new reality because what you focus on expands. What you focus on, you create. What you create, you become. The law of attraction says like attracts like. So if you start imagining big things, you start becoming the big thing. If you start imagining peaceful things, you start becoming the peaceful thing. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. There are thousands of people listening to this message right now, and everybody is in a different situation. And if you look at someone else's situation and say, well, they've got it easier, you don't understand, they've got good parents. They've got it easier. You see, they're not behind on their bills. They've got it easier. They don't look like me. They got it easier. They're younger than me. Like if you start doing that, you are defeating yourself. Why should anybody else's journey affect yours? Why do you see yourself so small? You are a powerful being. You are love. You are joy. You are spirit. You are creation. You are everything that creates everything. You are literally consciousness. Why do you see yourself so small? Remove the idea that anybody here is real. And think about this playground. This experience is for you. And everyone else is having a unique experience because you can go do the same thing and experience it differently. So it is about you. It is about how you act. It is about how you think. It's all for you. So unlock your power. Unlock that spark that's ready to shine. Light that belief within you and start looking at things with excitement. Entertain your brain with what can be. Entertain your mind with what you can design. You can do anything and be anything except that fact. You can do anything and be anything except that fact. You can go back after this podcast and go back to your life of, well, you know, I've got to do this. 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 You don't understand? I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to hurry. I got to do this. I'll get to that on the weekend. I'll get to that next month. I'll get to that later. That can be you, and that will always be you. Someone mentioned in a comment when I talk about saying I am blank, they said, well, why wouldn't you say I'm attracting wealth? I'm attracting abundance. Because I don't want to be somebody that's always attracting it. I want to be somebody that has it. I am the thing. I am the power. I am the energy. I am the mindset. I am the gold. I am the abundance. I am those things. So you can be someone that's constantly about to do something, that's constantly about to achieve something, that's constantly about to receive something, that's constantly about to change their mind, change their reality, change their situation, or you can be the someone that is the change. If you start acting differently in your situation won't be able to stand you anymore. If you start acting differently in your mind, your body won't be able to stand you anymore, and it will shift to adjust. The things that can't level with you will push you out, and the things that you're leveling up to will pull you in. It's your choice in how you want things to be. It's your choice. It's not fair. It's not equal. There's no equality. It's your choice. This is a game we're all in. This is an experience we're all in. This is a life that we are all in, and I want you to make yours amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And when you breathe in, allow creation to exist. So as you breathe in, imagine a spark within your mind, something bright, something youthful, something abundant. And then as you hold your breath, think about the thing that you desire, whether it's a person, place, or thing. And then allow your childlike imagination to just run wild with it. Allow it to be bigger. Allow it to be brighter. Allow it to be more colorful. Allow it to be louder, whatever it is to you, and really enjoy and thrive in that moment. And once you exhale, allow anything that doesn't resonate with you to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. and out. It feels good to know how powerful you are. I feel safe knowing how powerful you are. You are a change maker. You are a wave maker. And most importantly, you are the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. If this episode was impactful, we are on our way of 1 million listeners a month. We are going to do this. We are going to be an impact for change, a growth, an energy, a frequency, and we are doing it together. So if this message meant something to you, sharing it would mean the world to me. I can only do this with you. So thank you so much. And if you want to go deeper into each episode, follow me on social media or sign up for my email list down below. I send an email every single day with simple, easy to follow exercises that help you dive in to each and every episode. And if you want to grow, if you're listening to these episodes and you want to take it to the next level, email me at henry@vibeabundant.com. I will talk to you about the Positive Mindset Blueprint, which is my powerful, mind-altering, reality-shifting, frequency-raising program. I'm so excited to talk to you about it. I'm so excited to hear how it can impact your life and we can go to that next level. Just email me at henry@vibeabundant.com. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.